Welcome back to Games Revealed. I'm Jameson, also the Brink, and we are one. Today we're going to do what we infamously do. That is not actually review games, but right now we're going to be doing hardware, and specifically a kind of a guide on earbuds and I guess audio, external audio devices, aka stuff that will go on your ears or around your ears in today's video. And just kind of which one might be best for you. Earbuds are going to be the main topic, but I have a couple of surprises. I have these four devices right here that I'm going to talk about and which ones will be right for you. Some extra pieces that might be interesting for you. And then I have a surprise bonus at the end like I like to do on a lot of these videos. With that, make sure to like, subscribe, bash that bell with your crowbar. Now let's get into it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with the budget-friendly. Then I'm going to go to the one that got really close, so close, and then we're going to get to the runner-up and the winner. And then there's one that I have been wanting to try for a while, but I didn't just because it's a little pricey, but the Pixel Buds are really nice, from my understanding, from what I've heard from someone I know, and it allows you to hook up to multiple devices like the Apple AirPods. And so, like, you have it hooked up to your laptop, your phone, and while you're listening on your laptop, you can answer a phone call on your phone. I like that. The AirPods do that. None of the other devices here do that, though, at least not my testing. And that is a big deal for me. I use a lot of earbuds, so this is going into this well-researched. Now, first up, we got these right here, the Blackshark Lucifer T6s right here. They are... And all these devices have USB-C, at least these AirPods do, which is nice. That's a big deal for me. This one right here does not have wireless charging, but it does have RGB, and including this piece right here. So I believe it's just green. You can get versions of the Blacksharks that will do other colors. But you know, if you want to walk around with a little bit of a fancy bling RGB style earbuds, these might be for you. These are budget. I believe I got these for around $26 to $30. For the price, the mic on them are amazing, but the audio quality is definitely suboptimal, and it didn't have the noise canceling that I like in the other ones, but if you it just didn't fit as well even with the extra earbud pieces that it came with. I'm still impressed at this price range. Like, if you're really on a budget and you need earbuds, these do work great for gaming. Not very good for music. They're okay for podcasts, but you definitely lose, like, it has a little bit of a tinny, not as crisp audio quality that I would like, but the mic on them was probably one of the best ones that I tried out of the four earbuds. So definitely budget friendly. Like, if you have to stay within a like $30 range, like $30 or cheaper, these might be the best ones for you, the Blacksharks. Then we got the so close, didn't even get into to runner up, but it was still kind of close. It's these You might be able to guess what it is. No, it's not an Apple AirPod. No, these are the Razer Hammerhead Pros. Now, a little secret on Amazon is you can get these, at least at the time that I got these, you can get them used like new, essentially from the warehouse where the package is damaged, but typically it's not. I got these from that whole program. I think they originally released for around $150. They're around $70 to $100 now, depending on the sell and all that. I got these for about $62 through that warehouse deal. So I'm testing them. It was a really good deal, and honestly, they are nice. They don't have a lot of things that you'd expect from, like, the Apple AirPods, so they kind of feel like they'd be competing, but they're not. They're gaming. These work really good as gaming earbuds. Beyond that, they get beaten by the next two earbuds on the list. So, first up, it does have the USB-C. It doesn't have wireless charging. The Blacksharks don't have wireless charging either. If I didn't mention that, I don't know if I did or not. Also, with the Blacksharks, along with these, the method to controlling, because it does have tap control, it has like a mechanism to be able to tap to pause and fast forward and do all that on your device that you're listening on. Let's say, the Steam Deck, not really. It's going to be as useful there, even though I think depending on the application you're using, like if it's Chrome with Spotify, something like that, I do believe with Spotify it will pause it when you're using the controls. They do have ways to like do skip, pause, turn. This one has the noise canceling feature and has active on, off, and this so on, off, and then passive, so you can hear. It is really annoying to activate everything on this. So you can see it right here. Oh yeah, those are like AirPods. Yeah, they are very much like AirPods. But if you stick them in your ear, you have to then push down. But if you push it down, it jams into your ear, which hurts. You have to hold it, then tap. And tapping it twice will pause it. Which I think I'd rather have it tap once to pause it. You can answer that way. You tap and hold to turn on and off the noise canceling and all that. It's got okay mic on it. Honestly, out of all these, I think it might have the weakest mic. But it works. It has good bass. It works great on the deck. It's good gaming. It holds up to what it is. They're supposed to be gaming earbuds with low latency. Definitely noticed that they were really good when it came to gaming, but it still loses to my winner of this whole guide slash. I guess this is a really weird list. This is like a competitive guide slash recommendation kind of system going on here, but definitely not as good as the next two. The next one might surprise you. You'd think maybe out of the selection I have here, this would be the winner. It is not. The Apple AirPods are actually really good. These are the Pros. Now, very similar to those Razer ones, right? A little bit shorter pieces. I really like these. I've used these for 2 years. Now, the plus is, like, unlike the rest of the devices really here, this will connect to multiple devices. The downside is it has to be multiple Apple devices. So just to like zoom in here, it really, Apple does a good job of showcasing. It's well thought through. The design is great. And like I said, it connects to multiple devices. So I can listen on my computer, but then answer my phone call on my phone. I like that feature a lot. And that, honestly, if the next headphones did that, they would be probably one of my favorite headphones of all time. I am tempted to do Pixel Buds, but honestly, we're going to have to wait because I kind of blew the budget on this video. These do have wireless charging. It also has noise canceling, on, off, and ambient, or, passive. And you can swap out the earbuds, and if you break them, there's a lot of options to replace them. With these other devices, I'm not sure about that as much, as this is very mainstream. This is a very popular item, so you're going to get a lot of support out of these. I will say, the charging actually on these are not the best. Like, sometimes you'll get stuff that gets stuck down there, very, like, dust even, and you have to clean it out, or the contacts that charge down there can, get dust and gunk or whatever that interferes. And this is the device that I've noticed it the most. But then again, I use this for 2 years. I did notice that problem within a month, and I've used all these other devices for on and off a month. This one being the longest, which, coming up, let's go ahead and do, I lied. I said USB-C. I forgot. Yeah, Apple AirPods are not USB-C yet. This is the Lightning port, and honestly, it's such a shame. I don't use that for charging, though. I use wireless. And speaking of wireless, the next piece, which might be surprising, I've always thought that, and this might be a little overpriced, honestly, because they are better, but they're not like drastically better than anything, or I don't think they're better than the AirPods, technically. But the price to performance to what you get, I do think these beat it. So if price is a big deal for you, get these. If it's not, the AirPods are really good, or the Pixel Buds are really good. But yes, Raycon. I never thought I would be the one saying that this is my top on my list, but I think it gives you everything you need. They're great for gaming, and it pairs well everything. Like so far, it's the everyday Raycons. It has wireless charging. It honestly, I kind of like the earbuds too. These are, out of all of them, they don't have the dangle pieces. I know that sounds kind of weird. The more non-dangly kind, however you want to put it, like the Pixel Buds. I also like the way that you put them in and out. I feel like the contacts are always easy to clean if they do get interrupted. They make it talks to you. And then when you do connect, like if you open it, sometimes you'll hear it say Raycon, or if you plug them in really quick into your ears, they'll say Raycon, power on, connected, the whole shebang. It will talk to you, which is kind of nice, but also gets kind of annoying. It's not like the biggest deal. But it fits well. It opens up well. I honestly have not had a lot of issues in a lot of ways with these. It has a good power indicator in the front on how low they are, how they need to be charged. And so far, I've really liked the battery life. Honestly, I've liked the battery life on everything else here. With the AirPods, I feel like they get pretty long compared to like the Raycons and even the Razer. But if you turn off the noise canceling, they do go a little bit better. But even with these, I feel like the noise canceling, well, it blocks out the noise well enough. And then on top of that, the noise canceling does a really good job. The mic is decent enough, not the best mic on here though. But it has an amazing bass, which some people don't like. So this is a big deal with the Raycons. And a lot of audiophiles, I don't think, like these. So this is where I'm going to get a little controversy. A little bit of probably, I don't know about hate, but pushback from people. They don't think these are great for music. But I will say, like, listening to music, they sound great. I think that they're really good. I think the AirPods are better for music, but for podcasts, for gaming, these were my favorite, along with those extra features they really add. Now, it doesn't have the multi-device connecting capability, so it does lose a few points when I was making, this whole list. But still, at the end of the day, these are the ones I wanted to use, daily. These are going to be my daily drivers. Not my AirPods. I'm not even going to use those anymore. I'm going to be using these. And so those are the winners. If you really want a good pair of earbuds for under $100, these are really good. You can also get them on sale or through people will promote them and they'll be a decent price. I do think at about $80, they're a little overpriced. I think $60 is the sweet spot for these. And honestly, yeah, I think it's good. They work good with the deck. They work good for gaming. The bass is great on it. The ace of the bass. Now, if you want a couple of other options, I have these Anchor earbuds right here that essentially let you dangle it from your neck, and then you can put them in, and they have the Fitness Fit earpiece right here that helps stay in while you're running, doing other things. These also work decent enough, but these Anchor ones don't sound great. They're a little older now, but they do allow you to dangle it. So if you don't want to put stuff in your pocket and you just want to, if you're working out or doing a lot of things that you don't mind having it dangle there, it also has an external controller piece. That is also kind of nice, as opposed to, I didn't even mention, with the Raycon, it has the button right here, and it's a physical button that when you click it down, it actuates, meaning you can feel it. With the rest of these devices, they are all almost assumed. With this vibrating, sometimes it doesn't though. The AirPods sometimes don't vibrate properly when using the touch capability or pressure, I guess, controls on the tail end of the device. These you have to use the earpiece, and then these use the earpiece too. Both of these really were uncomfortable to use the controls on the earbuds themselves. While this one has that button on the side that honestly actuates. It's really easy. I didn't feel like I was pushing it into my ear and going to cause, something to get lodged that I was never going to get out again. The fear of that, like, is a little bit there. Plus, it hurts. Like, it's a little painful. Okay, and then another set of headphones that I've used over the years that I've liked, and they work okay for gaming, but if you find yourself in a situation often where you want to be able to listen, but still listen to your device podcast, let's say you're playing a game, and you're hanging out with family and you still want to listen to them and chat and all that, but you still want to play your game. It's very, very MMO-esque game or something where you can just grind. These might be a good one set for you. And they do hang from your neck. That's how you'd carry them around. They do have that weird bone audio part to them, and it's a little gimmicky. You lose some fidelity in there from audio, but for games, it's not bad. For situations where you just want to listen a lot, it is pretty good. It doesn't have the noise canceling, but there is a reason why I use earbuds, and namely these now, because it has pretty much everything you're going to need. But what if you need a little bit better audio, a little bit better noise canceling? And this is the bonus round. The Sony WH-1000X M3 headphones. Now, these aren't earbuds, I know. These are there, and there's the M4 versions of these that you can get right now. They have the leather piece right here, probably faux leather, but nonetheless, it's really soft. It holds up really well. I've used these on and off for years. I don't use these as a daily driver, actually. I still love them. The noise canceling is the best because it goes over your ear. It doesn't get much better than this. It has ambient. It has some cool touch controls where you can tap the side to then talk to someone outside of you because they'll start listening with the mic. The mic sounds decent enough on these. I wouldn't also say that these are amazing, but for gaming, for just all around good sound quality for wireless, what you get, because honestly, if you go with wired, you can get better sound quality, but for wireless, this is close to the pinnacle that I've met so far. I'm sure audiophiles are going to say otherwise, but I really like these. They are expensive. They're not very portable, and they do work with the deck. They'd work really well with the deck. I wanted to add this in as a bonus as, you know what? If you really want to go all out on a wireless headphones, then do these. You can get them on sale for about $220 at times, but they normally are around $250 to $350, depending at the time and what model, if it's a newer model that you get. Awesome headphones. With that, let me know in the comments below, what are your favorite options for audio on the deck? Do you use the pure deck audio, and do you just blast it on the subway or whatever public transportation you're on? You own it. Everyone gets to listen to your game, and everyone gets to listen to you play Hello Kitty's Adventure, whatever it is, and you just own that. Or do you want to be able to listen to something, not get interrupted by other people or interrupt others, and you actually listen to a device on the go? For me at home, it's a split. I will use earbuds sometimes, but oftentimes, a lot of times on the deck, I'll just play it with the speakers. The speakers are pretty decent, but if I really want to get immersed in a game, there's certain games like Evil Within, a couple of games, you got to just do earbuds or headphones. You got to do it. And so with that, I am curious what your guys' options are. Are there some options on here that I didn't take into account? There's a lot more on Amazon. Just note that I did a ton of research on this. I got the ones that I really wanted to try the most. And so with that, I really like these. Yes, I know there are ones that sound better, but I found that the mics were worse when I was doing my research into them. I needed a balance because I use these daily, just like they say that, everyday Raycons. I use my earbuds, and I don't want to carry around 3 sets of earbuds. I use these earbuds daily with everything. I love it. But if you do find yourself just needing a good gaming, earbud, the Razer ones are pretty good, and you can just throw them into your carrying case and just use them for your Steam Deck if you want to just have a dedicated set for that. Me, personally, I do better when I have just one set of devices like this. So, thank you guys for watching. Check out all the other goodies down in the description below. Affiliate links to all the earbuds and the headphones. And with that, check out my other videos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Later!